Today I will ask you a question. In humanity's darkest night, when the fire had just been lit and the sky was quieter than ever, what did the first human look at and say, "There is something greater than me"? Today, we are not opening the dusty shelves of history. We are opening the deepest chambers of the human mind. What was the first religion in history? What did humans truly believe in? 1. The search that began in darkness. When the human species emerged, the world was a frightening place. Lightning, earthquakes, the sounds of the night, death, disease. Everything was a threat. That's why some scientists say, humans clung to religion to give meaning to everything they didn't understand. But it wasn't just about fear. When humans first left gifts beside a deceased person, that moment revealed the greatest clue in history. We believe there is something after death. Because why would you place armor next to a corpse? Why would you leave food? Where's that person going? These questions are the first foundations of religion. 2. The secrets of the first cemeteries. Today, we go back 100,000 years, Homo sapiens and Neanderthals. Both species buried their dead. But here's the striking part. Some graves contained red ochre paint, animal bones, and arrowheads. So it wasn't just a burial, it was a ceremony. This tells us the first belief was the belief in life after death. Thousands of years ago, people looked up at the sky and wondered, is this where the dead go? Are these stars spirits? This is how the first cosmology was born. 3. Göbekli Tepe, the world's first temple. Now we come to history's biggest surprise. For tens of thousands of years, humans were hunter-gatherers. That means no villages, no agriculture, no cities. But one day, a place called Göbekli Tepe appeared before us. Date, 12,000 years ago. That's 7,000 years before the pyramids. And this is not a residence, not a settlement. It's a temple. This tells us two things. People had religion before they had agriculture. It was belief that brought communities together. Inside Göbekli Tepe, there are T-shaped giant stones, animal carvings, symbols, lions, foxes, snakes. But there is no king here, no hierarchy. So people came here not for power, but for a thing. So what was that thing? 4. How did the first god emerge? Now we look at a bit of brain science. The human brain has a feature. We look for an intention, a purpose in everything. When we hear a sound coming from the bushes, our brain says, this could be an animal. This is a survival mechanism. But over time, this mechanism turned into something else. The wind blew. Someone blew. The sky thundered. Someone got angry. Lightning flashed. Someone is furious. And so natural phenomena were personified. Over time, all these persons were given names: spirits, gods, ancestors, guardians. So most of the first gods were actually the voices of Nature 5. Was the first religion polytheistic or monotheistic? This question has always been debated. But today we have strong evidence. The first belief, animism. That is, the idea that everything is alive. Trees, mountains, wind, rivers. It was believed that everything had a spirit. In some tribes, even a stone was considered alive. This was followed by the cult of ancestors. The dead are watching us. We can talk to them. And then, over time, some of the spirits of nature grew in power and became gods. So the first religion was mostly polytheistic. Nature-centered monotheistic beliefs emerged much later, along with agricultural societies. 6. What was the meaning of the first rituals? If ancient humans performed rituals, it was for 3 reasons: to control fear, to keep the community together, to attract a power. Rain prayers are the clearest example of this. A shaman dancing and chanting, "Let it rain," is actually motivating the community and giving them hope. These rituals became more complex over time. Drums, masks, fire dances, all of these were fueled by a single feeling: I am not alone. 7. Is religion humanity's greatest invention? Many anthropologists say religion was humanity's first social technology, because thanks to religion, people established rules. Communities united. The concept of morality emerged. Leaders were chosen. Wars ended or began. Fears gained meaning. In short, religion is not merely a belief. It became the foundation of civilization. 8. So, what was the first religion? The real answer is, there was no single first religion. Animism in Africa, symbolic rituals in Anatolia, shamanism in Siberia, fertility cults in Mesopotamia, totemism in Australia. People all over the world created a religion suited to their own nature. But they all had three things in common: life after death, an unseen power, rituals that held the community together. These three elements are the core of humanity's common religion. 9. That first moment. Now let's return to that first moment. A hunter sits by the fire at night. A star shoots across the sky. The wind blows softly. Someone he loved has died beside him. And that question crosses his mind for the first time. In such a vast universe, are we really alone? That question was not merely curiosity, it was a beginning. And the moment man asked that question, religion was born.